All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about Gervonta Davis and Manny Pacquiao. As Manny Pacquiao was letting it be known that if he beats Mario Barrios, he wants a fight with his dream fight, the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And in this video, we are going to be talking about two of my favorite fighters of all time. We have on one hand, the young Gervonta Davis, well, 30 years old now. He's not a little kid anymore. 30-year-old Gervonta Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, the WBA lightweight champion at 135 pounds, has a legendary fighter, an all-time great fighter, Hall of Fame for sure fighter in Manny Pacquiao that is chomping at the bit to fight him. And do you know what that means, people? It means that Gervonta Davis is the face of boxing. Also, we have a very good card coming up, and I'm going to talk about those two things. But before I do, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It really does make a huge difference to the channel. But let's get into this because I just love this topic because the PBC is starting to have their fight cards going on again. We have one that is supposed to be in August 16th, around the August time frame, which is the Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach rematch. But before that, on July 19th, we have a fight card that consists of Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. And we have Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora. I don't think that that is a fight card they can miss. I'm extremely, extremely excited about it. Manny Pacquiao, for his part, though, it's hard for me to believe that this man is getting a shot at a major world championship after not having been in the ring for so long and having, I do believe, lost in the last fight that he was in. He lost to Ugas and lost his WBA title, welterweight title. If he's able to get in there and beat Mario Barrios for the WBC title, I mean, look, I have to tell you, dog, that I have to put that up there with one of the greatest feats that I've seen in the last 20 years. Because Manny Pacquiao, every way, shape, form, or fashion should be done. He's well into his 40s, but he's still willing to fight, still wants to get out there, still doing his thing, man. I just got to tell you, man, I'm really, really, really impressed by Manny Pacquiao, and his career has been a joy. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are going to say, he doesn't deserve a shot at a championship. And, you know, quite honestly, he probably doesn't. But at the same time, it's Manny Pacquiao. So let's have a nice, couple last hurrahs for Manny before he eventually heads out of the sport, because he is kind of doing what Bernard Hopkins did, where Bernard Hopkins just hung on and hung on and hung on and hung on. I think I'm pretty sure that Bernard Hopkins was fighting somewhere around the age of 50, right? So anyway, Manny Pacquiao doing it. I don't have a problem. I don't see him fighting Mario Barrios. But man, let me tell you, I will absolutely take it if if Manny Pacquiao was able to win and Gervonta Davis fought him, dude, I would absolutely love that. I would absolutely love it for Gervonta. I would love it for Manny Pacquiao, and I would love it for the sport of boxing. And specifically, I would love it for the PBC, because please note that boxing is a lot less exciting ever since Showtime went out of the sport of boxing, and there's been this very long transition from the PBC being on Showtime and having cards on having their fights aired on Showtime and on Fox to having it be on Amazon Prime. Like I said, I'm glad we're starting to run these fight cards off. And that's why I don't mind this fight. And I don't mind these guys getting as many fight cards as they can possibly get in to get these guys active again. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, I will definitely I will take a Manny Pacquiao Gervonta Davis fight. But the simple fact that that Manny Pacquiao considers Gervonta Davis to be his dream fight, man, it says a lot. But also, this is also a little bit better fight than what they're trying to do with Jake Paul. the Gervonta Davis fighting Jake Paul thing, that it seems like is much more of a stretch than the thing with Manny Pacquiao is. And I still think that the numbers with Manny Pacquiao are going to do very, very well for Gervonta. But all in all, man, let me tell you something, man. You got to be really, really grateful for warriors in the sport. I know sometimes you want to tell people like, yeah, it's time to retire, right? Like people can say, oh man, Adrian Broner, it's time for Adrian Broner to retire. It's time for Manny to retire. Oh, Errol Spence Jr. is washed up. It's time for him to retire. Look, I want to enjoy all of these guys that have been around since, let's just say, around 2016, over the last 10 years when I started the channel. It was like right when guys like Errol Spence Jr. were on the come up. Keith Thurman had become a unified champion. Danny Garcia was still doing his thing. This is, towards the end of Miguel Cotto's career. So like, as we see these guys kind of fade out, this last decade of fighters, man, I just want to see these guys in the ring. I want to see them in the ring often. And I hope that we can have a boxing environment where these guys can fight and we won't just complain about every single solitary fight and every single solitary thing that they do. I'm sure if Gervonta fights Manny, there's going to be choruses of people that are going to say that that Manny doesn't deserve the fight. It's crazy. It's terrible. It's a cherry pick. It's the worst fight ever. But the same people, if Devin Haney was given the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, would be chomping at the bit for Devin Haney to fight him. Or if it was Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao, or say this, if Manny Pacquiao is signed with Turki Al-Sheikh, then it would be all good. But, boxing can be very frustrating in that regard. But again, I am going to, at least on this channel, try my best to enjoy these fighters as their careers end. A lot of guys that you really may not have liked very much in the beginning of their career, like take, for example, I was never a fan of Manny. I was not a big fan of Manny Pacquiao for years. But man, just like I was not a fan of Larry Bird for years. It was only when Larry Bird and his career came to an end and he's playing on Celtics teams that weren't winning that I really was like, man, this guy can really, really play basketball. Same thing with John Stockton. Like only after, I didn't have to worry about him beating the Bulls for a championship could I sit there and really respect and understand, exactly how great a basketball player that he is. I'm even with Manny Pacquiao, like a slowed down Manny Pacquiao, where you see his reflexes might be a little bit off or whatever. There's probably still going to be little glimpses of stuff in there that make you feel like, yeah, man, I'm really glad I've been a fan of this guy my entire life, or for his entire career. As long as Manny been fighting, some people have been fans of Manny Pacquiao their entire lives. Anyway, though, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.